God
I'll
knows
try.
I can't. Hey, and of course, when I'm not on screen, it goes relatively quickly. Hello, one. Hello, all. I'm coming to you from a broken camera, but I'm joined as always, Peter.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I actually made a video this week. No one's watching it. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, see, now you get to plug. You should have saved that for the end when you get to plug.
No, I'm gonna plug it at the end anyways. But
We plug, yeah.
No one's gonna leave this to go watch my stupid video, so don't worry about it.
Well, they could put it on their watch later list.
No, they can't.
Sure, they can.
Anyways,
Lindsay.
that's me.
Hello, naked CP.
How are
We
you?
all know what's happening. Don't lie.
Yeah, I just wanted to free ball it tonight. That's it.
For Netflix and chill, this is live stream and chill.
It's actually not a bad name for a podcast. We need to copy that right now.
I'm coming up with great things like black. The other night I said I would say Back to the Future, and I said Black to the Future, and I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, if that's not a movie someone does, my existence is worthless. It's like Black to the Future. I'm like,
It's somewhere Tyler Perry suddenly went, I have an idea.
yes, yes, and I'll be like, that's mine. Ah.
Oh, the Wayans brothers should have done something like that.
Seriously, they should have by
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I should contact them and be like, come on, just cut me some slack. For me paying bills.
So, guys, I mean, we can cut right to the chase here.
Yep.
I don't have to bring it up, but Solo made $83 million last week, 84, whatever this shit it is, and dropped to 29.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a round up. It's 28 and change.
Yeah. What percentage is that?
65.
Oh,
5. Ouch.
so
I mean, that happens. To be fair, that happens.
That does happen.
just stuff like I don't know, like independent horror movies that happens too.
Horror movies.
Yeah, yeah, the Overboard remake maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remake. Yeah, that's a good thing to compare this to. That's
So this is it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know whether or not you care about Ocean's 8. I genuinely think with the way Deadpool isn't getting less and less. I'm trying to find words. It's a lot harder when your face isn't on screen.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised if Deadpool leapfrogs Solo.
Yeah, thanks for stealing my thunder and my choices there, bud. That's
Listen, I'm not saying officially. Listen, at this stage, I'm so far behind. I'm just fucking gambling shit. We're just like, yeah, hey, you know what?
Did you do a nice graphic for this week?
I didn't. I know.
Where are we?
Nobody was perfect.
No one was perfect. I
think Peter got 3, and I got 2, and I think he got. Actually, yeah, I've got it right here. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I got 3. I know that much.
Yes, Peter got 3.
And you got 2, right, Lindsay?
Yes.
And then I got 1.
Yes.
Trying to get crazy with the cheese whiz.
So I'm sitting at
5 with 1.
Yeah. I'm sitting at 19 then?
Yeah, 19, 12, 8, I think.
Okay. It's still a game. It's still a game.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, dude, here's the thing, though. I've been looking at what's coming up, and there's a chance like someone could run the table on stupidity weeks.
Well, that's what I have to do.
Like, I will literally get nothing, and you'll get 4. And like, it's just like, because like there are some weeks when it's just like you're gonna have to, like, you're just gonna have to throw it out there and be like, oh, this, and it's like, and then it's gonna pay off because
this upcoming week's is as good as any. I mean,
yeah.
This is the week we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Factoid I grabbed while we were doing all that. The first to second weekend drop off for Last Jedi. 67.5. Last Jedi had a harder drop off than Solo.
But it also made a lot more money than Solo did.
This is true, and that is worth bringing up. But
have you check out? Are you on Mojo right now?
Yeah, I got double Mojo.
Check out that stat on the front where it compares Rogue One to the days, the amount of days Rogue One and Solo have both been like equal.
I don't think Solo's made its Rogue One's opening weekend yet.
No, Rogue One's opening weekend was 155.
Right.
So it has not. Rogue One's week 2 drop off 58.7%.
Okay, so but yeah, check that. There's a thing on the front page that says like compares them after 14 days, what one had, what the other had, and it's massively different.
What's the total for Solo? Total, I don't think Solo's at 155 yet.
Hold on. Solo's current is 148, so it's close.
Oh my goodness!
It's close.
Rogue One made 155 in 3 days.
Well, it's nobody's perfect. What are you gonna do? Okay, there doesn't seem to be a Rogue One versus Solo. I know what you're talking about.
Really?
I'm not seeing it yet. Maybe it's just too early.
Hold on.
Oh no, here it is. Showdowns. Okay, here it is. For 10-day total for Solo 148, 10-day total for Rogue One 286.
Yeah, 280. That's a big freaking difference.
Nearly double.
That's a
Here's
lot.
Something interesting. Deadpool 254 at 17 days. Deadpool 2. Yeah. Deadpool 1 at 17 days 285. So close, but slightly.
So pretty close. Yeah.
And Deadpool 2's got some competition it's dealing with too.
It does.
Yeah. Whereas the number one was such a thing that people were shocked about it. So it lasted with word of mouth just continuously for a while, and it was in a period where nothing was going against it.
50 Shades, that was it. 50 Shades.
Here's an interesting one. Here's two interesting ones actually. Sorry, I like these very much now that I see these. At day 38, Avengers.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
643. Day 38 for Black Panther. 631.
Yeah, it's really close, man.
Right?
Black Panther's going to catch it.
And now here's the fascinating one. Or not fascinating, but Quiet Place, day 59.
Yeah.
183.
And then Get Out, right?
Yeah, Get Out at day 59, 170. Quiet Place is out.
Wow.
Get Out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, in terms of legs, maybe Get Out had a stronger opening.
No. Yeah, it's done well.
No, I think Get Out was kind of a word of mouth movie, wasn't it?
I think they're both word of mouth movies, really. But for I don't know what the budget was for Get Out, but I think for Quiet Place it was $17 million. So for to be
Quiet Place had a stronger opening. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
No, so for it to be at $170 million with a $17 million budget, it's just they're laughing all the way to the bank on that kind of crap. It's just that kind of stuff. That's why they want a sequel. They're like, yeah, let's do that again. It's I don't know if a sequel is going to do that again, but
nothing left to do.
Well, it's
imagine the pranks that Jim Halpert could pull on Dwight with $170 million.
It's one of those things, though, right? That's how sequels. We've talked about it. That's how sequels used to be made.
Yeah.
Right. A movie would come out and it would do really well, such as A Quiet Place, and then they go, "Holy crap, people like this. We should make a second one." Now they already did the fourth movie when they're releasing the first one.
All right, so Slipcover King, Patrick Holmes, Daniel Hammond, all in the chat.
Hey,
Dino says hello. Roger's streaming right now too, so I don't know why he thinks he can compete with the staples.
Why is Roger going against us?
Not cool, Roger.
We even told him we were going to be doing this on Monday.
I was just saying, he could come on, if anything. Jesus.
I mean, do we have to murder Roger? I don't want to murder Roger. Do we have to murder Roger?
We're going to have to send I don't know.
A very strongly worded letter at the very least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots
a card.
Of letters.
Yeah, a card with no roses.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. So this weekend we all totally fucked up on the new releases.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Take it easy, Peter. I'll own it. We all suck.
Well, yeah. Again, I think I was telling. Was I saying this off air? Where I was looking. I was looking at Adrift's. I was looking at Shailene Woodley's box office for the last couple of films, and I was looking at Johnny Knoxville's. And Johnny Knoxville, his last big thing was Bad Grandpa and stuff. Would that open with a 30+ million, I think it was, or something like that? Yeah. And so I just it's been a while. This is enough Jackass that it's again, right. The youth aren't going to know about it, so they're going to be hey, this is so new. But no, apparently it's a shitty movie, and everyone knew it automatically and told their friends if they saw it, and did nothing.
We saw it Saturday. I think it was us and one other person in the theater. And it's bad. Like the Jackass type shit, all of it is in the trailer. Like all of it. There's nothing special else. The story is fucking weak sauce. There's elements to it where it's just like, why did you even do that? Bad Grandpa, like at least they tried to wrap it.
Yeah, they had a story that they could wrap around the character better than they could with this. This was like, we better try and make something. There has to be a reason for all this. Let me tell you about, it's like,
there's two of the Jackass guys. I'm willing to bet that Paramount went to Knoxville and was like, hey, Jackass 4? And he's like, all right, hang on a second. And he went back to the guys, and half of them were like, yeah, no. And then Knoxville was like, yeah, but they're not interested. All right, well, how about whoever you can get together, we'll sort of do a Bad Grandpa thing.
We'll wrap a story around it, and you can just do some stunts. Sound good? Sound good. And like,
I don't think they focused much on.
It didn't work.
I really wanted to like it, and man, it's bad. It's bad.
It got, like, Jeremy Johns gave it a dog shit review, which is his lowest kind of review.
Yeah, if 1517 to Paris didn't come out this year, it would be my worst movie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's just.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you're a comedy, you better make me laugh. I don't give a shit. You don't have a story, that's fine. Make me laugh. And
have you seen Live at the Party yet?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Where are you going with that?
I just thoroughly unpleasant experience. I did not like it.
Okay. I was going to say, is that your worst of the year so far?
Oh. It's a contender. I don't know if it's worse than 1517, but it's a contender.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you saw the movie that we all kind of slept on was Adrift, which actually cracked the top 3.
Yeah. Again, but like I compared hers to Johnny Knoxville, and she heard box office from where she was popular, and like Divergent, before Divergent and stuff, she was like, you could see an increase. And then after Divergent, it was like going lower and lower and lower and lower. And so I was just like, maybe, and I was saying to CP, I was really close to being like, no, I want to switch it and put Adrift in that spot. And I was like, no, the kids will like Johnny Knoxville and hurting himself. And I was wrong. So apparently,
dude, really like eighth or
ninth place. It came in ninth place. I saw it. I remember I sent you guys a thing on Twitter on Saturday afternoon, because I was just like, I checked it. I'm like, ooh, that's not. I'm like, where's freaking Action Point? And I'm like scrolling down. I'm like, holy crap, 8th place. And I'm like, wow. And I was like, well, that was just Friday night, maybe. And I'm like, no,
dude, it did 740K on Friday night. It was just like, ugh. Not even a million.
Killed. And
Lindsay, do you have the? Can you bring up the Jackass what they're rated? Are they PG-13 or R?
I think they have to be rated R, right?
I think they're rated R.
Because I know Action Point was R. I'm wondering if it was a thing where, maybe kids wanted to go see it and they're like, oh, we can't. All right, so we'll just go see Avengers again.
Yeah, we'll go see it.
Jackass was R.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jackass was R.
Okay.
So,
what was the sequel?
Yeah.
Was it the third one?
Yeah, 3D, 2,
right.
Jackass 2, Jackass 3D.
They're all rated R.
Jackassier?
The Jackassiest.
Jackass 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Jackass with a Vengeance.
Yes, this time it's personal.
So something that Peter and I talked about before we went up, number 5, and it's been kind of just lingering, is that book club movie.
Yeah.
Just not going away. Just happy doing its 6 to 8 million every week or whatever.
Yeah,
such a lingerer, man.
Again, there's a lot of 50-year-old women that are like, seriously, that's their demographic. They're looking at
the way you said it, man. There's a lot of 50-year-old.
There's a lot of 50-year-old women out there who are just like, this movie's great, and they're telling their friends Like it's a word of mouth movie. It's literally like these aren't people that go on Twitter every 5 seconds, right? So it's going through word of mouth, and their friends are telling their friends who are telling their friends, and it's just like every weekend it's still bringing in money because of that. It's like So
you know what's funny? I kind of want to see it because I saw this video on it about this guy this guy that I really like, and he makes it sound like the people who wrote the movie did not read 50 Shades of Grey.
Is that Patrick H. Willems that you're talking about? Because I think I saw the exact same.
No,
it was Folding Ideas.
Yes. I saw that.
Really? Yeah. I love that guy. His stuff is amazing. And
that's not Patrick Willems.
Yeah, no, I fucked up. I knew it was one of those. So
what is it called? Folding Ideas?
Yeah, dude, his Suicide Squad video is.
I shall have to check him out.
And Book of Henry, the Book of Henry.
Oh, right. Yes.
I remember seeing the trailer for Book of Henry, going, "Oh, that looks kind of sweet, I guess." Yeah. And then like everyone told me it was awful, and like I was just like, "Oh, okay, I guess." And it's like, I don't know if I'll ever see it at this point, but.
I knew nothing about it except that everybody was calling it like the worst movie of the year, and I hadn't seen the trailer, and I'm like, okay, let's just go and see it. I'm kind of watching this. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a cute little kids movie, and then just like slowly but surely, it's like, oh god, this is horrible. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Oh, the guy who Jurassic World guy. Okay.
All right, let's take it easy on the Jurassic World hate.
It's funny. That's funny. Speaking of Patrick Willems, he's doing videos about the Jurassic Park series right now. He's putting one together.
Okay.
But he didn't want to. He watched Jurassic Park and was like, I love this movie. How have the sequels always been not as nearly as good? And then he's like, maybe I'm wrong. He's like, maybe I'm wrong. And then so he's like, screw it, I'm gonna watch all of them. And then he's like, screw it, I gotta do a video. And so he's doing it as we speak, and he hates Jurassic World. Sorry, GCP. And he's literally like tweeting, he's like, what is it even about? What is it trying to say as a movie? He's like, can anybody tell me what it's trying to say? Because I don't know.
Does your mother is a hamster and your father smells of elderberries?
Yeah, he did mention one thing that I'm like, yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like the big swell of music, like they used in the first Jurassic Park, where Sam Neill sees the dinosaurs for the first time. They use for the kid coming out of the balcony of his hotel room to see the whole of, and it's like. Oh yeah, they didn't really use it on the dinosaur, did they? They kind of just used it on the theme park. So it's like, wow, look at all the buildings. So,
I mean, they're nice buildings.
They are nice buildings.
Like, it's a very nice looking theme park.
Yes.
Like, and good for them for putting the emphasis on that.
That Verizon presents Indominus Rex. People, I think that's a funny.
I think it's satire.
Right. And I don't think it goes enough on people where they're like, oh, this is stupid. I think it's a little aware of what it's doing.
Yeah. No, I know, but
listen, I know I'm in the vast minority when it comes to this movie, but
the final fight's still cool.
I like Jurassic World. There's things I don't like about it, but I still like it overall.
Yeah,
I have no problem.
A lot of bullshit in that movie.
I have no problem sitting down and watching it. I've put it on several times at work where we're like, "Hey, I'm gonna watch a movie, guys." Jurassic World.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Have you guys seen anything for the new one?
Yeah,
I've seen all over the place.
I've seen the trailers.
It does. It looks really loose.
Like, I got the general story. The general story is they're going to the island to rescue dinosaurs because it's going to explode. But then, really, what they're going to the island to capture dinosaurs to auction them off to highest bidders.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that angle.
Yeah. So there's and Blue. The one guy wants Blue because Blue is special as a raptor because he wants to splice Blue's DNA with something else that makes this other dinosaur. That makes like a hybrid T-Rex raptor, which is a bit bigger than a raptor, but it's
isn't that what that Indominus Rex thing was?
No, Indominus Rex was a whole bunch of stuff thrown together. So if you've seen the trailer where Blue's fighting a dinosaur with Chris Pratt, that's the dinosaur they're fighting.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
So sorry if I ruined that for you, but that's generally.
The one thing that reminded me of old school trailers was a beauty shot that actually kind of made you gasp a bit. Was there's like a scene at a beach, and there's like a big big wave, and then you see the whatever the fuck dinosaur coming.
The Mosasaurus or whatever.
That one shot, I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive looking. Yeah. But other than that, it's just like, wait, there's a volcano. They're running from the volcano. Like, what in the fuck is happening here?
I hope the volcano eruption is like a man-made thing. Like someone like flew over with a nuke and dropped it in to like cause it to like erupt so that they could. Oh God, it's erupting! We have to go save the dinosaurs.
Yeah, that'd be.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna go there, but if it goes there, I will.
You'll see Spock in the volcano, and then he's
hold on, I'll diffuse the situation with the cold fusion thing. I know cold fusion produces heat, not cold, but we're still gonna do it.
Yes, it says cold in the title. It has to be cold. They'd call it hot fusion if it was gonna be hot.
What was that the opening of? The second one or the third one?
The second one.
Second one. Yeah, Spock's in the volcano, and then
yes,
Kirk rescues them, and then Spock totally sells them out. Kirk is like, yeah, nothing to report. It was really, really. Spock says that you guys did this and this and this, and he just looks at him like, motherfucker, what is wrong with you? I saved your life. Yeah, I like those movies.
I was just gonna say I have quite a good time with those new.
I like the Star Trek movies. I really do.
The third one was really good. I really like the third one.
I like all of them. I like here's the only thing I thought was silly was the fact that the Khan reveal.
Yeah.
In the second one, not that he's Khan, that doesn't bother me, but that he's like, I'm Khan.
Yeah.
And, like that was supposed to mean something to Jim Kirk. Jim Kirk doesn't know who Khan is. Like it's like should be like, I'm Smothersby.
Yeah.
Who the heck is Smothersby?
I'm Steve.
Yeah.
I'm
Steve. I'm counting. It's like it's like, oh, nice to meet you. I'm Kirk, and it's like it's the way they play. It's like it's played for the audience, but it's just like Kirk would have no clue who Khan is, so it means nothing to him. But the movie itself, I really like. I like all three of them. Yeah. So that's just me though.
Lindsay, you saw the other movie that came out this weekend that we have yet to talk about. Upgrade.
You literally just came from there.
I did. Like I was stuck in traffic on my way here. That's why I was a tad late.
Which, by the way, is the name of the pimp in Idiocracy.
Stuck in traffic?
No, Upgrade. Except he spells it like with Y's or something.
Oh, okay.
Maya Rudolph's pimp. His name is Upgrade, and
interesting.
That's relevant because we're living in the prequel of Idiocracy as we speak.
I don't know. What is Idiocracy? I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a Mike Judge movie about just how stupid I'll put in quotes the world gets.
Mm-hmm.
And we stop using water. And they start putting Gatorade in plants because it has electrolytes, and that's what plants crave.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
it is funny. For like a while, my dad kept on buying vitamin water, and he's like, "It's better than water." I'm like, "No, it's not, Dad." I'm like, "No doctor will tell you that it's not better than water. Water's actually better for you."
Yeah,
I'm like, and way cheaper.
Yes. It's definitely cheaper.
Yeah, if the more and more this country descends into madness, the closer and closer we get. But if I would recommend it, Peter. It's
Idiocracy. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
it's classic '90s stuff. It's really good.
Is it that old, man?
Or early 2000s, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's old. It's at least a decade old, at least.
But yeah, no, Upgrade.
Sorry, Upgrade. Sorry.
Upgrade.
It was really. It was a lot of fun. I like Lee Winnell as a director. He did Insidious 3, which I think is flawed but really good overall. And then he also did The Last Key, which I also actually really liked. And he wrote Saw, and he directed this, and it's like a weird pseudo horror but thoughtful like sci-fi over the top action movie.
Somebody told me like RoboCop-ish. Is that?
It's very RoboCop. I had that the entire time I was watching. I was thinking RoboCop in a good way. It was a better RoboCop than the RoboCop remake, even though it's not very RoboCop at all. I mean, it was and it wasn't, but
it looks good. Like my daughters take a shot. Really want to see it. They literally were like, I showed them the trailer, and they're just like, oh, I want to see that. Yeah, I'm like,
Really?
but it looks good. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get to see it in theaters, but I would like to.
It's so much more than the trailers make it seem like it is, but then when it is the thing that the trailer says that it
Like
is,
a guy has a gun in his hand.
yeah, it's pretty crazy and awesome and fun. Like it's really really good.
Didn't know I'm a ninja, although I have a attack.
What is it rated?
It's rated R. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely rated R.
I look fun in R. That's good.
Dude, there's a guy who, like, in the trailer, he puts a knife in the guy's mouth and pulls back hard. It's like, it better be rated R.
Yeah, no, it's there's really not that much violence, but when there is violence, there's a lot of it.
It's violent.
Yeah, like there's spurts where it's not there, but once it's there, it's
yeah.
But I saw a trailer for a movie that we talked about recently that we didn't realize was coming out.
What is it?
Unfriended Dark Web.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Peter?
No, I have not seen the trailer. I just remember you talking about it, and like I heard about it.
It's not like coming out like now, next week.
No, it's coming out in July.
Oh.
But I honestly don't know what the fuck that movie's supposed to be. Like, it's the most shameful, like, oh, let's just slap a title that people will recognize on this that I think I've seen in some time. Because it's not about cyberbullying. Like, it's not about people being haunted by a friend that they tricked into getting killed. There's no Laura Barnes. I don't think there's mention of any of the characters whatsoever. It's like a bunch of people sitting around playing Cards Against Humanity when they suddenly realize that someone who owned their laptop before them that was like a weird cyber killer who would tack into your stuff and then come to your house and kill you.
See, I don't know what's worse, like this sequel thing or this like branding thing. Like, didn't Paranormal Activity do something like this where they're just like, yeah, Paranormal Activity, fucking scary ghosts?
But yeah, the marked ones was basically right?
Yeah. That would be the fourth Paranormal Activity, right? Yeah. Like they actually did it. Like Paranormal Activity surprisingly did a decent job, at least, of tying the things together for the first three. I didn't see the fourth one. Like it did it decent enough. Like it was like, oh, it's like the friend, the sister. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like so as a kid, But it's
It goes completely off the rails with the marked ones. It's like they're trying to do time travel for no reason other than to time travel.
Oh,
and it's like, yeah.
So we have a bit of news to get to. With that being said, Wander This World says the dark web aspect of Unfriended actually seems interesting.
Yes.
What? Go ahead, please share.
So it does look cool because it's like someone like what the dark web is. It's a real thing. It's where hackers and assholes and creeps and murderers and stuff go on the internet.
You can buy drugs and watch videos of people dying.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mr. Robot type stuff.
I mean, I've heard.
And like a horror movie about all that would be cool, but they're tying it into this weird thing about these friends all on a Skype call. And if they stop the Skype call, they get killed. And it's like, no, just if you want to do about the creepy side of the internet, just do the creepy side of the internet. Don't.
If this computer goes under 50, the bomb's gonna blow.
Exactly. And why is it called Unfriended? I didn't see Facebook in it anywhere, any social media.
It should be called Dark Web, a unfriended story.
Yeah. The unfriended cinematic universe.
That's what it's UFC.
Wander This World says Blumhouse should wait till July 13th, which is a Friday this year. Is that possible? That's the release date? Is Friday the 13th?
I think it's in the teens. Yeah, actually. Oh my God.
If it's the teens, that's the only teen for July. Because that would be the 6th, the 13th, and the 20th.
Oh, wait.
That'd be smart.
It says the release date is March 9th. Hold on.
March 9th? Next year?
Oh, straight to DVD.
Hold on. Hold on.
Well, while Lindsay's looking, a trailer dropped today. I don't know if either of you have seen it.
For what?
Suspiria?
No.
Oh, I've been hearing a lot about that.
I kept on hearing about it. I was like, isn't that an older movie?
Yeah. So Okay.
No, it's like is it a series though?
No, it's a remake. But everything that, like, just imagine somebody remaking. I don't know. Give me a Baz Luhrmann movie. Imagine somebody remaking Moulin Rouge and doing it like with muted tones.
Oh, Moulin Rouge, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what Suspiria is. Suspiria, like the big gag or the gimmick or the attraction behind the Argento Suspiria is like the use of color and the set pieces are just it's incredible. This trailer, I don't know, maybe there was red in that trailer, but
but I didn't see it.
Yeah, it looked very, I don't know, like it was trying to be like dark, like European dark. I got a very like hostile, what's it, fucking Fincher's version of the girl who's got a book series and Hornets and Dragon.
No, it's actually the name, the girl with the book series. So
the girl with the tattoo.
Yes, that's it. Thank you. I got a very that kind of feel from it. But nothing like this is another thing like you brought up before, Peter, with Star Trek. They're the whole con. They like spell out the word Suspiria, and it's just like, yeah, this doesn't look like what you're talking about. And most people don't know Suspiria. It's not like this is John Carter all over again. Where John Carter's teaser, they showed things like the image alone would sell the movie, and it's like, guys, nobody knows what the fuck this is. Like, what are you doing? So I don't know. If you guys haven't seen it, I guess we can move on to the news of the other trailer.
I'll check it out. I'm curious.
Like, the other trailer, I guess we're going to talk about is the Halloween trailer.
Is that happening?
No, there's a thing that's
Friday.
Concept art or something came out.
Oh, really?
And then it's supposed to drop on Friday. And like I was looking in the chat, and Slipcover King is always like, I'm already tired of hearing about Halloween. Yeah. And it's not even, the trailer's not even dropped yet.
Dude, you don't talk to Lee on a somewhat regular basis.
Yeah, I know.
Whew.
It's what he's, yeah, I've been noticing that he's been very pumped for it.
Well, Jason Blum, the owner, runner of Blumhouse, tweeted Halloween trailer Friday. He tweeted trailer Friday. So
yeah.
So we're getting it Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excited, guys?
Yeah, I hope it's good.
I do, for the sake of Friday the 13th. I don't care one way or the other, but if it succeeds and that means more Friday the 13th, then let's go Halloween.
I hope it's good. Not even for me. I hope it's good for people like Lee, who are like, because like, listen, I love the original Halloween, but I've told you guys I haven't seen any other ones, because I got the horror late, and so I love the original. I love part of the thing is I love the original Halloween because it's John Carpenter, and like, I love John Carpenter, and so it fits in his universe. It's in his wheelhouse. Like, it's the thing. It's Halloween. It's They Live. It's like, it's his, as far as I'm concerned. That's like, to me, what Halloween is. Mm-hmm. In that vein, I hope it's great because of that. It won't affect me massively if it's not, right? But I think it'll affect Lee like massively if it's not, like, because he's pinning his hopes and dreams on this thing, right? Like, so is
not
a lot
just
of
him.
people, like,
not just him. No,
there's a whole community of people out there who like this is their movie of the year for them. This is like, forget Star Wars. This is it. Like, they want this to be the best thing ever, and for their sake,
P.S. It's clear everybody forgot Star Wars.
Yeah,
everybody forgot Star Wars regardless.
Yeah. But then, you know what I mean? Like, for them, I hope it's freaking amazing. I hope it's exactly what they're hoping for. For me, if it comes out and sucks, it's not the end of the world. It's, just like it wasn't the end of the world that Solo wasn't the best Star Wars movie. It didn't hurt me in any way.
Should we talk about it now that we've all seen it and it's been like a week? So, like, spoilers?
We can spoil it and say, like, how Boba Fett shows up and cuts off Han Solo's dick.
I know, right? You know what's funny is, like, my go-to joke whenever I talk about spoilers in the movie is like, oh, guys, you'll blow your mind when Chewbacca shows up. Yeah. But I can't use that joke here because Chewbacca's in the movie. It's like,
Chewbacca is there.
Yeah.
Well, somebody, listen, before anybody could have known, somebody was like, man, wait till you see when Darth Maul comes out. I'm like, ha, 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 that's funny.
Yeah.
And then the movie came out, and I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
wait, what?
I was when that hologram scene happened because I knew you were talking about the hologram scene. So I was like, okay, the hologram scene. It's like, who is it? And I'm like, oh, it's Darth Maul. Okay.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking, I was like, who is it going to be? And I was like, oh, okay. That's right, I guess.
So opening night when I saw it, I was going into the theater and I just overheard someone saying like, so who's that red guy with the red face and the horns? And I'm like, son of a bitch.
No.
And someone else would have said Darth Maul, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching the movie, and about like 3/4 of the way through, I'm like, oh wait, Darth Maul was supposed to show up. Wait, where the fuck is he? And then like the movie's like ending, and I'm like, wait, where the fuck is? Oh, there he. Oh,
there he is. Okay.
Yeah.
of course that's how he's in the movie.
Yeah.
Such blue balls. It is so. Wait, what? Come on.
Was the double-sided reverse dagger thing that Paul Bettany had that glowed supposed to be foreshadowing?
I think so, actually. I thought I had that same thought.
Oh, good call, Peter.
Yeah.
Good call.
Because it's like double-sided, but it's like reversed on the top to the bottom. I'm like, is that supposed to be a Darth Maul thing? It's like,
See, I was
like
thinking
kind of like a lightsaber, but not really.
It's like the Emperor's Guards, or not the Emperor's Guards. Excuse
me.
They had similar weapons in Last Jedi.
Yeah, they did, but like it's just because it's double-sided, and then I was like, oh, I wonder if that's like a whole thing with that, because he has a double-sided lightsaber. It's like every weapon is like whatever, and I'm just like whatever.
So
I don't know.
Okay.
The funny thing is, like, I was like, oh, it's Darth Maul. I have no clue who I was hoping for it to be. Like, there was no like. Now it would have. I actually might have been cooler if it was Boba Fett on some level for me, but I don't know how they would have worked that in the story, considering he never worked a crime syndicate. He was a bounty hunter. But it's like if it would have been someone even more left field, it would have probably been like Yoda. Really?
Yeah.
It's
Super
like Admiral Akbar. What the frick? It's like
Well, you know what? I like the fact that there were stormtroopers in it, but it wasn't like they were like shoehorned. Like it wasn't like they were shoved in your face. It was just like this is the police of the galaxy. Like that's all there really is to it. They didn't really focus on it. It was just like here they are. They're whatever. That was an aspect that I like. Between that and oh, we're going to mention Bosk for the sake of mentioning Bosk. Yeah. That's way less harmless.
Yeah.
And
the one that gets me is Han's blaster, because didn't I'm pretty sure Luke had Han's blaster in Empire Strikes Back when he's on Dagobah. He had like the exact same type of gun. So why is it significant? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I don't know. It didn't seem like it was that particular to Han. Even it's not like Indiana Jones' hat. Like it just seemed like it's a blaster. But they made a bigger, like, I've never once thought about that's Han's blaster, and only Han has that particular type of blaster. When watching the original Star Wars movies, right? Like I never once thought about that. And so like when they seemed to make a big deal out of the blaster in the prequel, I was like, I never really thought about his gun being special in any way, because it's just it's not Indiana Jones' hat. It's just a gun. You never see him treat it right. You never see it stroking it, going, "Oh, I'll polish this up because it's the special blaster that guy gave to me that betrayed me later." That I shot him with.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Luke's gun on an Empire Strikes Back looks exactly like Han's blaster.
So yeah,
it's got a different kind of like scope on it, but it looks exactly like it.
Yeah. So.
But whatever. Hey, now we know how we got it.
I do like the fact in Force Awakens when he finally uses the Chewie's bolt caster, and he's like, "I like this." It's like, dude, you've never once used that. It's like you've been with Chewie for 30 years and you've never once shot his gun.
Yeah,
I like that.
But I thought it was funny. He's like, I like this. I
mean, it's a cute moment. It's hard to say it's not a cute moment.
It's just funny because he's just like, I'm like, never really. But I did like it too. Like part of me, like it made me smile when it happened.
Daniel, You go over to Roger's stream and then say I said to stop competing with a Monday staple.
Yeah.
And yes.
And tell them we talked about this on Saturday night and said we were going to be doing this on Monday. And there was no stream last night, I remember, because I actually tried to get in contact with you guys because I was bored for a while, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder if CP and Roger are streaming."
You have a channel too that you could stream from, sir.
Why the hell would I stream on my channel? No one's gonna tune in. I can sit. Hey, listen, if I want to go sit.
Oh, you're about talking to people.
If I want to go sit in a room and talk to myself, I can do that anytime I like.
Oh, so Dino,
I don't need a camera. I'm just gonna sit on the couch and be like, "Yeah, it's Star Wars, right? Like, right?" Right?
Dino says he told already, and then he says no comment. I don't know if no comment means Dino has no comment or Roger had no comment.
Roger's like, fuck them, I'm not stopping my stream. I'm old, I don't do what anyone else tells me to do. I don't care.
He could have came in here. I mean, I don't get why it's all right. Whatever. I hope he's doing all right.
We should all go on his stream right after this.
Yeah.
Be like, so we just thought we'd see what the other side's doing.
Yeah. What's up, competition?
Yeah.
Like snapping our fingers.
Yeah. And Jazz is coming behind us.
So to the week that's upcoming, boys, best of luck.
Yeah.
Because
I think everyone's like number one has got to be Oceans.
It's got to be Oceans, right? I mean,
like there's no I don't know if you're ballsy and you want to pick something else, but I think it's a thrown away. Like it's got to be Ocean's 8.
From there you get sticky because Solo's dropping like a lead balloon filled with lead balloons.
Yeah.
Lead balloon.
And then you see what? Wait, hold on. Let me.
Heredity is wide. Is it Heredity?
Hereditary is vaguely wide. There's no theater. There's no theater count. Yeah.
That could mean literally 10 theaters, hypothetically. Like, is there a minimum you have to have before you can be considered a wide release?
I think wide is at least 1,000. I think.
Because
I don't know what constitutes wide.
Wide, yeah, because it could be 500 screens, it could be 2,000 screens.
Right. Yeah.
It's got to be under. Well, it's got what's it called? Upgrade was only on 1,600 or 1,400 or something.
1,400 and it
1,400 and it didn't say wide. So no, it didn't say wide. So I'm assuming it's under 1,400, but more than 10. Because
wait, Lindsay, can you open up Fandango on one of your windows there?
Why?
To see if just buy us all tickets. To see if there are showtimes for Friday for Hereditary.
Why?
Why Gamora?
I'm looking it up right now. Okay, so there are showtimes on Thursday for me.
Okay.
7 o'clock and 10. And Friday, there's like 5 showings at the Big-ish Theater. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's
got to be around 1,000.
And according to Box Office Mojo, Hereditary is opening wide. Hotel Artemis is at 2,000. Yeah. Ocean's 8 at 4,000 plus.
Yeah.
So I guess wide is more
it's got to be. No, wide would be more. It's got to be more than. Or it's less than 1,400 because they would say the number if upgrade was 1,400 and they said 1,400, it's got to be less than 1,400, but it's more than it's like wide has to be roughly 1,000. I'm assuming because like if 500 wouldn't necessarily be wide. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Won't You Be My Neighbor opens in 29 screens.
Oh, does it?
I want to see that movie.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
It looks very interesting.
Yeah, there was a screening. I got a thing, an email for it, but it was in fucking Arizona. And I was just like, really?
I want to see it. Not that bad.
Yeah, New York, no New York, no California, but Arizona.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not seeing it anywhere near me so far. Okay, let's try ArcLight.
If it's not near you, it's not going to be near me.
I'll find it. It's got to be in LA somewhere. Like I will find it.
Yeah.
I like that trailer
And
for
he
that
will
movie.
show up in a sweater and take your shoes off when you go in there, and then you're going to turn to the person next to you and go, "Won't you be my neighbor?"
I'm going to on Friday at the ArcLight Hollywood. Boom! I found it. Okay.
So Dino says Incredibles #1. Dino, that's next week.
That's next week.
Listen, that's a completely different puzzle.
And you're right, but that's next week.
Right. And
actually, I'm pretty sure Race 3 is going to take the #1 place, followed by Tag in #2, and Incredibles actually in #4.
What? With Solo making a massive comeback.
So there's in order of theater count, I guess it's Oceans, Hotel Artemis, and Hereditary. Which A24 has yet to really miss.
Yeah,
but
dude, A24 is the shit right now.
I don't know if anybody's like, I don't know. I thought there was buzz on Action Point. Look what happened there. So
so did I.
What the fuck do I know?
Can I go first, or does Peter always go first?
I don't know why I go first.
Because you always win, you fucking asshole. That's why.
Oh yeah. I forgot. All I do is win. I forgot about that. Oh
yeah. Winner goes first. That's the wrestling thing. That's why I never go first.
That's my 19th. Would you like to go first? Go ahead.
I've got an answer that I feel confident in. So just to get the ball rolling.
You go first.
Okay, so Ocean's 8 first.
Yep.
Ooh, big stinker.
I agree with
Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking too, also.
And then I'm gonna go Solo 3 and Hereditary 4. Boom.
Oceans, Deadpool, Solo, Hereditary.
Yes. I almost wanted to do Solo 4th, but I'm like, nah, let's not get crazy here.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? Scratch all that. And Won't You Be My Neighbor in 1, 2, 3, and 4. When it's 29 screens, it's going to dominate. Actually, it could take the per screen average, right?
Oh, yeah.
Totally could.
If you learned anything from I Love Dogs.
Yeah.
Did you hear what happened with I Love Dogs? By the way, they had to pull it from theaters and re-edit it.
No, that's not I Love Dogs. That's Show Dogs.
Oh, Show Dogs. Oh, you're right. No, never mind. You're right.
Show Dogs, they pulled from theaters for a couple days and then relaunched it.
Wait, why?
Because there's a scene where the dog that's undercover is at a dog show, and as part of dog shows, which my wife apparently has seen a dog show or two, and told me this is a legit thing. The judges literally hold the testicles of the dog, if it's a male dog, to see, like, to feel them, and like they check every part of the dog. They like groom the legs, and so the dog in the movie is an anthropomorphic dog. It's talking the entire time, right? Like it's so this dog has to have its balls touched by a judge, and is literally like, they're like, go to your happy place, and he's just like picturing, like, good things while this judge is funneling his testicles. And a family group freaked out about this because this is similar things that happen to children with pedophiles. Children generally are told by pedophiles to go to a happy place when they're being abused. And so basically it's modeling pedophile behavior. Now, is this going too far? I don't know. It's like,
dude, we're way too touchy lately. I'm sorry.
Because see, if it was just the dog and the dog wasn't talking, but it's the fact that the dog talks, and so the dog is like, I'm going to my happy place. I'm going to my happy place, and like goes to imagine like he's in a good place so that he doesn't have to realize all the bad shit that's happening to him.
Like if it's an adult movie, that'd be one thing. For a kids movie, though, that's
it's a kids movie, and a parents group.
But
enough that they got that taken out of the movie.
Literally, if kids aren't touched, they won't know what the fuck that means. Like that's part of what, like.
Well, no, what their thought wasn't even that it was for purely kids. It's like encouraging pedophilia with adults.
Who's the actor that's doing it is what I want to know.
I don't know. But that's legit. I read a whole article about it because I was like, really? And I was like, and so I spent 5 minutes and read an article, and I'm like, okay, that's like, and I thought it'd be out for like a week, but no, literally it was like 2 days later, it was back in theaters.
Jeepers
So
Creepers
they pulled
4
it.
Show Dogs.
They took that scene out and just moved it on because like it was supposed to be really funny because this dog's like, it's like, have you ever seen Fletch? I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a scene where in Fletch where Chevy Chase is trying to go undercover, but he gets an exam where the guy sticks his finger up his butt and it checks his. My brain just went away. What's it called?
Sure.
What's the word? Not colonoscopy. What's
Anus?
it called? Check prostate. Check your prostate
exam. Sure.
And so he's trying to get information of this doctor, and the doctor gives him an exam, and so he's like leaned over talking to the doctor, and he's like, and what about the Moon River? And he just starts because all of a sudden again sticks his finger up his butt.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Well, that's adults doing that with a doctor, so it's that same scene with kids with a dog that that doesn't have a choice but to be fondled, and that's why they took it out.
See, it reminds me of something like that. Like, it's only because I'm studying it right now for a video I'm doing. But if there's all these groups protesting things, I can only imagine if a movie like Alien came out today with the magazine scene, how much of a problem that would be with forcing.
I don't know if it would be or wouldn't be because of the fact of like it's a rated R movie and like I don't know. Honestly, don't know
and
if
it's in a horrifying way, not like in a funny way.
Yeah. So I see the difference here. I get
if it was a kids movie, oh hell yeah, it's like there would be a thing about it, but because it's an adult movie, they're. But
wait a minute, like
adults
Shrek,
generally don't pick a crap like that.
with really kind of his name is Lord Farquaad, for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple of other things. I wonder if he's compensating for something like that.
Yeah. Oh, Shrek, there's so much adult humor. But kids don't get any of that, right? Like
but that's what my point is. Like,
it's for the adults.
The happy place, like granted, I don't know what scene like I'm going on what you're telling me, but fucking I don't know.
Like 10-1, the kids like listen, I watched, you guys have seen Police Academy?
Uh-huh.
Lindsay, have you seen a Police Academy or no?
I mean, it's been like a long time, but I've seen it.
I saw Police Academy at a young age. There's a scene in Police Academy where they're in, Mahoney, the main character, is in with a hooker in the podium.
Okay.
And they're hiding. And then the commandant comes in to give a presentation, and the hooker was like, well, he's here. And so she starts blowing him. As a kid, I saw this movie. I had no clue what was going on.
Right.
I just knew that this guy was having trouble. And like, it's like I wasn't putting two and two together.
Okay.
It's like as an adult, I watched it and went, "Oh, she's blowing him." Okay, I get it.
It's like the Ghostbusters scene when you're a kid. You don't know what that's
kid, you have no clue what that is. So there's tons of stuff like they put in movies that you get like. There's a movie called Meatballs that is one of Bill Murray's first movies. It's a camp movie. My daughters absolutely love it. There's a scene where they're literally walking. He's showing the camp counselors around, and he goes, "This is the girls' 14-year-old cabin. They have the equipment, but they don't quite know what to do with it yet." My daughters never thought about that scene until they turned 14, and all of a sudden they're like, "Hey!" Then it was all of a sudden like, "Oh, I know what he's talking about." It's like they never even dawned on them what he was talking about before. So it's one of those things. Like I'm sure there's tons of things like Shrek and stuff that kids will not get, and they're put in there for the adults so that the adults will find some humor in it and stuff like that. Like, but it's harmless to kids because they don't get it, and then when they get older, they go, "Oh, it's a dick joke. I get it."
So Peter, your list.
My list.
Should I see what was going to happen?
Should I do the same as? See, I'm close to doing the exact same as Lindsay.
Copycat.
I'm the one who's taking risks, and I'm paying for it dearly.
So
Yeah, it's gotta be me.
I will go Oceans,
Mhm.
Deadpool.
Mhm.
Okay.
You guys are boring.
You're boring.
I know. I know I am.
No.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you all over my point lead. What was that?
No. Oh, wow. Wow.
You're
Wow.
so far down on that. No, sorry.
You're getting a little. You're watching a little too much American television. I think.
I know. Yeah.
Some of that
And
moxie.
that attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll say
Yeah,
sorry 10 times.
That's it.
Canadian.
That's it.
I'm sorry. Would you like some maple syrup?
You need to watch Super Troopers. It's so funny the way they riff on that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Have you guys ever heard me say a boot? It's like,
I think it's the first time, actually.
Again, because it's about. I don't know why it's a boot, but I don't know, whatever. Okay, so Oceans, Deadpool 2, frick. Go big or go home.
Go frick or go home.
Hereditary.
Wow.
Solo.
Holy penis.
Yeah, I just flopped that on the table there.
All right, hold on. I gotta process this.
There's so many holes.
Yeah.
Oceans, Deadpool, Hereditary, Solo.
Yes.
I went Solo Hereditary, right?
Yeah, you flipped it and you went Solo Hereditary.
No, I went first.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, and I was like, this morning when I was looking at the stuff, but you know what? Screw it. I'm either gonna be out 2 points or I'm gonna be up by 3 points.
This is true.
That's or I'll miss both of them anyways. I'm guaranteed roughly. Well, no, I'm only guaranteed 1 point with Oceans because Solo could.
Are you though? Who knows?
No, I'm guaranteed 1 point with Oceans. I'm pretty guaranteed that.
All right. Well, let me go here. Let the loser go for a minute.
Are you gonna pick something else other than Oceans?
Well, the Oceans won. I mean, come on.
Okay. I
need my 1 point a week. I need my 1 point a week.
The CP won. The CP won.
Yes. We're guaranteed 1 point.
You know what? Because you guys both stole my fucking thunder. I'm gonna flip here. I'm gonna say Solo 2.
Okay.
I just want to go on record and say I don't believe in this, but I'm doing this strictly for points purposes. Solo 2.
Just say it.
Deadpool.
No. And then say Hotel Artemis.
That's exactly it. Deadpool and Artemis. Artemis 4.
That's a beautiful list, my friend.
That is.
Is it?
That's a beautiful list.
That's called I'm behind by way too many points, and who cares at this point? That's what that's called.
Dude, it's only like the third week or fourth week.
Dude, you're ahead of me by I think 12. We only get 4 points a week. I'd have to run the table for a month. With you losing, with you going 0 for 4 every week.
Yeah. Do we want to bet how much Ocean's 8 is going to make? No, just kidding.
No.
$5.
Our big one. We'll do a big one a month, but it's got to be Jurassic
World
or Incredibles if you want. One of those two.
Do Jurassic World.
I'm getting my record of all this down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I picked just.
Peter, you have Oceans, Deadpool, Hereditary, Solo.
Okay.
And what was yours again? Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
For the record, I would love it if Hotel Artemis cracked the top 4.
Yeah, me too.
I think that'd be
only in 4th.
Yeah.
My list, Lindsay, is Oceans, Solo, Deadpool, Artemis.
Deadpool, Artemis. That's it. Okay.
So after 6 weeks, we're all picking that Avengers is going to drop out of the top 4 after 6 weeks of being in the top 4.
Yeah.
Not one of us picked Avengers to be in the top 4.
Well, what was Avengers?
11 million?
What was it last week? I mean, excuse me, 2 weeks ago.
I don't know. I'm just saying none of us are picking it, so we're all picking that it's going to drop out of the top 4.
Infinity War.
It was like 19 2 weeks ago.
Weekend. Last weekend it was 22. So this weekend it's
50% box office.
50%. So 6. We'll call it 6. 6 million. Yeah, I think Artemis can do 6. Or insert.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, but I'm just saying we're all picking that it's finally going to drop out because it's been in the top 4. It was top 3 for 3 weekends in a row, dropped out, and it's dropped down since then. It dropped to 2nd, then it dropped to 3rd, then it's now 4th.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is after 6 weeks of being in the top 4, it's going to be gone. So.
I mean, I get. I'm tempted to say it, but like,
no, it's a good run still. Like, don't get me
6
wrong.
weeks is
Considering how much stuff has come out in that time period. You know, it's like that other stuff that you and
see
the fact that another superhero movie came out in that same time period. You know,
that doesn't shock me as much as the Solo just nosediving. Like,
yeah. So did you pick Solo not to be in the top 4 at all?
I have it at 2nd.
You have it at 2nd. Okay, sorry.
Again, I need to stress that I do not the things that I said. If you asked me to put money on it, I wouldn't put money on it. But at this stage, I'm trying to salvage points.
Yeah,
it's all or nothing for me at this point.
Yeah, you're pulling your goalie basically.
Yeah, I'm pulling my goalie. I'm asking people in the crowd to come in.
Yeah.
You little kid, you look like you can stop a puck. Get in there.
So yeah, that's what we got coming up this weekend. Any of you guys want to? Oh, Peter, you have something to plug.
I have something to plug. Not really though. All right. So what I'm going to plug is a bunch of months ago, I did videos where I put movie music themes together in like 30 of them together in one video. So it's like you get 20 seconds of a theme, and then you get 5 more seconds with the poster of the theme. Mm-hmm. And you're supposed to guess, obviously which one it is, and when the poster flashes up, if you're right, you get a point. If you're wrong, you don't get a point, and you add up the total. And I when I did this, I'll be honest, I did it for my family. Mm-hmm. And I did it only movies that my daughters and wife had seen. So there was a bunch of random stuff in there, like stuff that, like old Clint Eastwood movies and stuff like that. Like, and people would watch them and go, "It's too hard. No one's seen these movies and stuff." So I got bored on Saturday, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use all the same songs I've used already because I had them all the files already. And I was like, I'm gonna make a really easy movie quiz where it's mostly very big movies from the last however many years. And I took 40 of them and put it, and it's a 20-minute video. It's 40 songs or 40 music clips from movies. You're supposed to just put a check mark when you get one right and then count it at the end. And then preferably you would put in the comment section how many you got right. It's been viewed 18 times. I've had 0 comments.
Nobody honest.
I've had one person comment on my Facebook channel that was a friend of my buddy's mom was like, "This isn't easy. I only got 8 of these." And I was like, "You weren't my intended audience, but okay."
Wait. We have a request here. Lindsay, do you still have your tablet open there for
no one cares what I'm saying. Okay.
Peter, get to the point already. It's songs, it's music.
It's music. So it's called Bearded Movie Guy's Insanely Easy Movie Quiz. Blah, blah, blah. Just check it out if you're interested. If you like it, just don't even give it a thumbs up. Just freaking tell me how many you got right, and I'll be thrilled.
It's a fun game.
It's supposed to just be a fun game. It's 20 minutes out of your life. You'll be like, "Oh, I know this one. I have no clue what this one is." It's just, it's simple.
Dude, you got to make a hard one. You got to do all the
I didn't.
No. Do only Marvel themes, and nobody would guess them.
No one would get anything, man. It would.
Right.
The Black Panther one might be recognizable.
You'd get maybe Captain America and maybe Avengers.
Maybe
because Captain America actually has a decent theme. Yeah. The Avengers has an okay theme, everybody else doesn't have a good theme. Like
somebody
in Marvel.
else did. Somebody did a video about how boringly
Yeah.
plain their music is.
Yeah.
Is it Every Frame of Painting?
Every Frame of Painting, his channel is now, it's not gone, but it's retired. He's stopped making videos officially, but all his videos are still up, and he's leaving them up for people to watch. But yeah, he does a great video about placeholder music and the fact that Marvel movies have lame music because they are trying to be generic on purpose, and they're not
right.
willing to give good scores.
So. Lindsay, sorry to interrupt everything. To put an asterisk here, Dino wants to go on record here.
The late horror show, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Hereditary, Deadpool, Solo, and then Oceans. Oceans in fourth.
Oh yeah.
Hereditary in first. Listen, if
it's wishful thinking.
If he gets two of those right, actually no wait, Deadpool and Solo might be. If Hereditary comes in number 1 this week, and we got to figure out some way to pay him off because that's a fucking gamble in 6 quarters. 6 quarters. There you go. That's 2 and a half right there.
Yeah.
If Hereditary comes in first, I don't know. I'll do next week's show
naked, but he'll show you the same graphic he's showing now, so you'll have no.
Yeah. I don't know. We got to figure something out. If it happens to get it, I don't know. Eat a hot dog or something.
DP will eat his hat.
Which one?
The one that's made of bread.
I only have 15.
He'll go make a bread hat, and then he'll be like, "I'm eating my hat. I only have to wear it once, and it's my hat." There you go. So.
I'm sorry. Okay, so Lindsay, plugging your shit up.
Check my stuff out. On YouTube, My 2 Cents of Nonsense. I just put out my solo video. It's not a very positive video, but it's a very funny video, I think. So I hope you enjoy it.
I enjoyed it, Lindsay.
Thank you, Peter.
Your stuff is always edited very well.
Yeah, Lindsay's
like
sharp.
A gazillion times better than I edit. It's like
military-eyed here. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's very well done. It's like you have a lot of patience when you're doing that stuff. I'm impressed.
Thank you. So. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Nice and tight. Also, everything's nice and tight.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Also, look. Hopefully, this week I will be posting a vampire. I'm not kidding. My daughters were going to be on it with me, but there's been a snag with some stuff. So one of my daughters is going to be doing it with me. Making her YouTube debut. Oh, actually, it's not technically because she was on a live stream with Brian Lomax when I hijacked his channel. My daughter is actually on YouTube with me.
Oh, you were on that?
Yeah,
I miss you.
Checked the second one. I was on there for like 45 minutes, and my daughter actually sits on camera with me and talks to Brian, which is hysterical. So, but so I'm hopefully going to be making the vampire tag and with her, with my youngest daughter, and we'll see. But check out the music thing in between that, and check out Lindsay's solo video and everything CP does,
including Naked CP. Definitely check out that.
Wait, Dino asks. Now we can't see your 5-second video, CP. You're gonna have to narrow it down. Most of my videos are 5 seconds. I don't know what you're talking about.
Were you talking about his sex tape? Because that's 5 seconds.
Oh, 5 seconds, or that's how long I last in bed. Or, like,
hey-o.
It could be any of those things because I make shitty, terrible short videos.
You should be like, that's how long I last in bed because I like to stand up while I'm fucking.
I actually have the one that messed up. That's actually what I was about to plug, Dino. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the one you put on Twitter or something that you put a whole lot of work.
I fucked up, dude. I put there's 7 video layers and 5 audio layers. Wow. To simulate an error in transmission. Like I have so many different little things going on, and if you watch it, you're like, oh yeah, the video's going out. Like it doesn't look like a big deal, but it's
took 7 video clips.
I should screen grab it, but that is my Alien franchise ranking, which should be maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, if I'm not moving my ass fast enough. But this week, certainly. Alien ranked this week.
Spoiler, Alien Resurrection is number 1.
Hey man, I'll stand up for Alien Resurrection actually in a way.
Oh, will you? You're the one.
And Alien 3, I'm that guy. I'll actually.
Yeah, no. Alien 3 is
Alien 3. I actually do like, except for the fact of what they do to Hicks and Newt.
Screw it. Who cares? It's aliens. Kill everything.
No. I'm like, they should have
on the corpses.
They should have literally had a thing where like an alien got on board and it gets in Sigourney Weaver's pod and it jettisons her pod, and Newt and Hicks continue on in the ship completely unaware of what's going on and completely unharmed. Because you build up all this crap with aliens about saving Newt, and then you just kill her off screen on the third one. And if no one's seen that already, I'm sorry. Okay, I gave up something that happened, but it's just that it's just like you just defeated the purpose of the whole last movie. But other than that, I think it's an okay film.
Hold that thought, Dino. Thank you for the $1.99 donation. I don't know if "God damn it" means you fucked up and donated, or what "God damn it" means, but I hope that was on purpose. I
almost did that the other day. Like I was trying to click something and all of a sudden it said donation. I was like, no, what the heck? Like, please don't hit anything.
Yeah, if that was an accident, Dino, let me know. I'll get it back to you. I don't know what "God damn it" means, but hopefully it was made in earnest. Otherwise, well, we could get it back to you. See that what you're saying about 3 is my problem with Resurrection. If you're gonna kill Ripley off, then kill Ripley off. Then really. What the fuck? What are we looking at here? Clones and what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And
although
it's
really cool to see her play basketball, and
Hey, she's great at b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys who are up to no good.
And it's funny,
started making trouble in that spaceship.
My buddy didn't actually like my friend was like, "Oh, Aliens was okay, but I never need to see it again." And I was like,
Aliens.
Alien and Aliens. He hasn't even seen 3 and 4, and I'm like, well, if you only thought those were okay, then you don't need to. He goes, well, is there anything worth seeing in those? So I was like, number 3 has a few cool ideas. And I said, number 4, I said the coolest part is you could see an alien swim, which just was freaking awesome. It's
and
like
an alien with a skeleton face.
Yeah, that's true too. But the alien swimming, I thought was just a cool thing because I never thought about it before, and it's like, oh frick, man, that looks really cool.
Guys,
guys,
compare Brad Dourif in Alien Resurrection to Pete Postlethwaite in Alien 3. Who's a better character?
Pete Postlethwaite. Wait a minute, Brad Dourif. Which one's Brad Dourif? My brain.
He's the doctor. Emily.
Yes.
Brad Dourif in
Alien Resurrection. Brad Dourif is the crazy guy who's licking the cage.
Oh, he's one of the guys study. Yeah.
Robert licking the glass.
Yeah. Did you hear her?
No, what'd she say about looking glass?
He's one of the dudes who's looking in the glass that studying.
He's the one that pisses them off and they break out because of him.
And then at the end of the movie, he's the "You're a beautiful, beautiful God."
and Pete Postlethwaite. What was Pete Postlethwaite in Aliens 3? My brain.
I don't think he was long for this earth on that movie. He's the guy with the shaved head.
They all have shaved heads.
I'm trying to think because I'm thinking of him, and all I'm seeing is him in Inception, and I'm like, that's not him.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Me and Beth went and saw the 70mm premiere of Dunkirk, and I came out going, "Oh, I thought that was amazing. I'm not sure which one Harry Styles is," and she went, "He's the British one." I'm like, really?
Yeah.
He's the British one. Thanks for that up.
There's the French guy. There's the German guy. It eliminates them.
You don't see many German guys in that movie. You mainly just, But I'm just like, he's the British one. I'm like, which British one? Like, that doesn't help me at all. So he's the guy in Alien 3 with the shaved head. They all have shaved heads.
Yeah, fuck.
I think I actually like Pete Postlethwaite better.
Yeah, I like it.
From what I remember, I like him as an actor. He's Kobayashi, man. It's like
Wait, Kobayashi.
Kobayashi. He's Kobayashi in Usual Suspects.
Oh, that's right.
Frick, man. Pete Potsworth is in my heart. Like, he's Kobayashi. So,
dude, he's the dying father in Inception.
He is too. That was his last film, right?
Yeah, I think so. No, wait, no, there was something else after that.
Was there? I thought that was his last film.
Wasn't The Town after that?
No,
The Town was before that. I think they were the same year. Actually, they might have been the same year.
Maybe.
Yeah, the Town. He's in that too. He's the flower. He's the florist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's a great actor.
Yes.
Not his name, but yeah, no, he was great. But yeah, he's Kobayashi. He's freaking James and the Giant Peach guy. It's like, come on.
And they both came out in 2010.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, flip a coin.
So,
but
yeah. Did you pick, Lindsay? Did you pick?
Yeah, it was the first one, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Potsworth.
No, Brad Dourif, because like Beautiful Butterfly. Sorry, but Beautiful Butterfly, like, is this even a discussion? Like,
Ron Perlman in
doing his weird monkey thing. It's like
Resurrection, man.
Like when I was doing the video, I'm like, man, this cast. I forgot the cast
in
this movie.
Good cast.
Like what the fuck happened?
Written by Joss Whedon.
Was it really?
Yeah.
It's written by Joss Whedon. Yeah. Spoilers.
That's kind of cool.
Who?
No, I like.
It's got a decent director too. Who's the director?
Some French guy.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, because you look
that
at
is so racist.
What, did he run away from the camera? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just like, oh, it's a French guy. And you're like, oh, never mind. Like,
he can't possibly be talented then.
He often retreats in his shots. Yes. The bad humor just continues. I think we're gonna kill CP if we keep this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. I should go
anyway.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I think we're done.
Yeah. So
good show, guys.
Until next week.
1, 2, 3. Fucking
Amy Schumer.